Namaskar and many greetings to you. It is my absolute honor to be hosting this distinguished audience today at the National Museum. I am extremely delighted to have the pleasure of the company of Professor B.N. Goswamy ji, a world-renowned art historian, as our chief guest and keynote speaker for today's symposium. Dr. Pawan Jain, take a bow. It was a mesmerizing show that you have put up for us. Gunjan Jain and her team, all the eminent speakers present here today, and my team, National Museum, and the lone lady from National Museum Institute, Savita. Welcome. We have gathered here for the inaugural session of our exhibition and its preluding symposium on CHITRAM VASTRAM, Journey of Textiles and Sartorial Styles through Jain manuscript paintings. We are also celebrating National Museum's Foundation Day in advance, so indeed it is a very, very special occasion for all of us at National Museum today. The National Museum has an extensive collection of textiles and manuscripts. We as a team make avenues and attempts through which our collections can be brought to the public domain for all to experience, appreciate, and learn about our diverse culture. As we are all aware, the new definition of museum, which was recently adopted during ICOM's Extraordinary General Assembly in 2022, for the very first time, highlighted a crucial role for museums in fostering sustainability. After 15 years, museums got redefined as a not-for-profit, permanent institution in the service of society that researches, collects, conserves, interprets, and exhibits tangible and intangible heritage. Further, explaining it as an open-to-public, accessible, and inclusive institution which fosters diversity and sustainability. They operate and communicate ethically, professionally, and with participation of communities, offering varied experiences for education, enjoyment, reflection, and knowledge sharing. Recently, India participated actively in Mundiya Cult, a world conference on culture held in Mexico City, which concluded with an iconic declaration recognizing culture as a global public good. In fact, Mundiya Cult's declaration proposed culture to be integrated as a specific goal in its own right in the development of the SDG agenda, Sustainable Development Goals agenda, beyond 2030. The essence of this paradigm shift in the global discourse is also being strongly echoed through India's ongoing G20 presidency. Please forgive me, but I am going to shine some light on the culture track of India's G20 presidency, which I am very, very honored and privileged to be anchoring. Now, specifically, G20's culture track is built upon the ideals of culture for life through the advancement of living heritage and indigenous knowledge systems for sustainable living. Cultural industries and creative economy, which relies on knowledge-based economic activities such as trade, labor, and production supply chain, is another major priority area for our presidency. Today's symposium is going to address this aspect at length through the works and experiences of our eminent researchers, community members, cultural practitioners, and experts of the sector. Documentation and digitalization are the essential tools ensuring the transmission of our cultural heritage to the future generations and can fuel greater access to cultural heritage, which would aid the development of robust and resilient societies. And this is very significant in the wake of the recent COVID pandemic. The information technology revolution has transformed every single industry within the global economy. With the advent of technological globalization, it is imperative to maximize the use of varied technological tools for promoting, disseminating, and preserving knowledge and valorizing our cultural heritage. Therefore, bridging the digital divide emerging from acute inaccessibility of resources, infrastructure, and technological know-how is a priority that deserves attention. This pressing concern of the sector is also taken up as one of the key priorities of our cultural track of G20, India's G20 presidency. It is imperative to tackle the crucial yet easily overlooked area of equitable and unbiased access to cultural tradition of humanity through fair culture. I would like to make this very vital point here, that cultural rights are also human rights that are central to a nation's, critical to a nation's identity, pride, and social cohesion. I would like to reiterate the role of indigenous communities, groups, and individuals in safeguarding the authenticity of our living heritage through continuous intergenerational transmission of cultural heritage, thereby aiding enrichment of cultural diversity and human creativity. And thank you, Madam, for inviting among the speakers the people who actually practice, who are one of our most valuable cultural practitioners of textile traditions of India. Being the true custodians of our heritage, their underpinning philosophy is holistic, based on ecocentric and inclusive lifestyle, befitting the real essence of Ayam Nijam Paruveti, Ganana Laguchet Sam, Udar Charitanam Tu Vasudhaiv Kutumbakam, one earth, one family, one future. I congratulate, many congratulations, to the team of CHITRAM VASTRAM exhibition for curating this exemplary visual presentation which celebrates the richness of Jain art and for bringing out some of the rare manuscripts from National Museum's reserve collection. The exhibition is therefore an effort to showcase the textiles depicted in Jain manuscripts and their relevance in the current textile scenario. As an extension of the exhibition, this one-day symposium will have eminent speakers, which has eminent speakers from various sectors. I extend my very warm welcome to all of them. Thank you for gracing National Museum today. As I'm told, the list of participants comprises a large number of students, so I hope that you will make the most of this symposium. I include myself as one of the students, and interact with our experts who have traveled from different parts of the country to be here amongst us today. I urge each one of you to visit the exhibition with your family and friends in the coming days, and to become our museum's ambassadors and help us reach out to many, many more art and textile enthusiasts. Once again, I welcome and thank all our dignitaries as well as my colleagues who are present here today. Have a very great day. Thank you very much. Jai Hind.